Hello, my name is Paul Simon. Welcome to this short lesson on how to keep your computer clean. We're going to start at run, which is the run command at the start button. We're going to click and run. And there's two places where files get stored in the operating system. By the way, we'll be working with the Media Center Edition. So what we want to do is type inside run. We want to type temp, T-E-M-P, hit OK. And then you're going to get a temp file that's located inside your Windows operating system. And what this temp file does is just store history of everything that was done on the computer. So what we want to do is delete it. So OK. Now, some of this stuff may not all get deleted because it might be used by a program that's on the computer, but that's okay if it doesn't get deleted. But the idea is to try to get rid of as much as you can from this temp file, because after a while what it does is it accumulates in there and clutters up your drive. So okay, this one wouldn't delete, so we'll just leave that one. We'll just leave those, let them be. One is for files for the antivirus, so we'll leave that the way it is. We'll close it. Okay, next thing we want to do is go back to run again. And this time what we're going to do in there inside run is give it a command. We're going to give it a percentage, T-E-M-P, percentage command. And we could either hit enter or click OK with your mouse. In here we have more history of what went on with the system over the past week, because I try to keep it clean as much as I can every week. At least once a week I try to keep it clean. So to give an example, we'll click on this link here and it'll show there that I did an installation, I did an update from Microsoft NetFrame 2.0 Service Pack 2. It took effect. So just to give you an example that it does hold history of everything that goes on in your computer. So we would love to just get rid of that. We don't want to hold any history, so not in the computer anyway. So anyhow, to move on, we can open up another file just to give you another example here of when it took place. Has the dates, the times, and everything that took place at that date and time. So now the quickest way to do this would be to go to edit, select all. That way if there's any hidden folders, it will delete those as well. So we want to tell it OK, and then we want to come back to file, hit delete, tell it yes, and once again it may not get rid of everything. So if it doesn't get rid of everything, that's okay too. So want to right click somewhere else, maybe right here in the middle, right click, hit delete, tell it yes again, because the idea again is to just try to get rid of as much as you can. So we'll pick another file here, click delete. As you can see, it's getting rid of it little at a time. So it's much better than just clicking one file at a time. It would actually take too long, especially if you've cluttered up so much mess and you've never done this before. So once you get down to a few files, then might be a good idea just to do one at a time. Do that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, that one's not going to delete. This one, this one. those will not. So what we want to do then is we want to go to View, Arrange Icon by Name. That way it keeps them organized, at least for the most part. So we'll click out of this box. Next thing we want to do is go to Start, Control Panel, and we want to go to Internet Options. And we want to put a check here which says Delete Browser History on Exit. Because what that does, every time you exit out of your browser, it deletes any history from the browser. So we want to click Delete. And then we can put form data. Passwords, I don't like saving my passwords. And in private filtering data. So if you want to keep some of this stuff, you can take the check off. Gives you that option. So I don't. I want to get rid of it all. So I'm going to click Delete. Okay, once that's done, then I'm going to click Apply. Click OK. Shut down the control panel. Then next and finally, I want to empty out the recycling bin. Because everything I just deleted went into this recycling bin. So I want to tell it yes. Now we're going to go back to the Start button again. This time we're going to go into Accessories, System Tools, and we're going to go to this Disk Cleanup. And at the Disk Cleanup, there's a pull down menu. So if you have other drives, you can select other drives from here to clean their compressed files as well. So we'll just select C for now. We'll tell it OK. This may take a little time before it finds everything, so just be patient with it. It will find everything and it will prompt up another box. Okay, this is the box that it prompts up. It's called Disk Cleanup for C. And inside this box, if you don't have already checked, if you don't have a check in front of this box here and all these boxes here, then all you have to do is just click on the box and then put a check in front of everything you want to delete. As you can see, we still have internet files, which is considered trash to me and I guess to everyone else, because all it is just temporary internet files. It's cookies and cache, internet cache that gets caught up in your drive, and we want to try to get rid of all of that. Okay, so what we want to do here is just put a check in front of everything. That's what I do. And excuse me. And we'll click OK. And then it's going to ask, are you sure that you want to perform these actions? We'll tell it yes. And as you can see, it's cleaning everything. It's cleaning everything in the cache, everything in the history. Okay, and it cleans it permanently too, so it won't put it in your recycling bin, as you can see. So with that in mind and everything cleaned up, I'm going to get back to our lessons. So once again, my name is Paul Simon. Thank you for joining me with this lesson.